What is up, everybody? My name is Xevious. Welcome to another weekly vlog slash pickups video, because that's usually what the fuck these are. So, yeah. Anyway, so let's finally get to some of the games I got for NES. Now, of course, if you hear some background noise, I'm watching TV and also a live stream on YouTube. So, I just want to get this video out of the way because I really wanted to get it out of the way earlier, but then I got distracted. So, all these are going to be NES games. There is a total of 6 NES games. One will surprise you, by the way. You probably already got it from the title. Maybe the thumbnail, who knows. But let's start with probably the least cared one, I think. So, we got here is, what is this? Kung Fu Heroes. Yeah, let's do that, yeah. Hold on one second. Kung Fu Heroes for the NES. I was told by Ricardo the Reseller Collector, the one I get a lot of these games from, that that's a good game, and I've seen it, heard of it. It looks good. I think it was a good game. I think someone, I can't remember who, on YouTube recommended it. It could be literally anyone. I should turn down my computer screen, my computer, regardless. Like, it could be literally anyone. Sorry, that recommended that game, and I don't know. It's just been a while, so. Yeah, I got Kung Fu Heroes, and plus I got a sleeve for probably one of my other favorite NES games. Not that game, but just saying. Next one we got here is... by the way, I never had this game. Here we go, really quick. Come on, if we can do it. There we go, somewhat. Xevious for the NES, of course. Xevious, it says Xevious the Avenger, which is just Xevious, but I got a sleeve with it, and Xevious... I always wanted to play the game ever since it was a bonus unlockable game on Star Fox Assault, but I was never able to do that, and I'm still not going to be able to do that. So I got Xevious, finally on the NES. The sleeve, same thing. I'm going to get to another game that I think is more important, but still, that's just me. Next game, it's either this or the next one. I don't know, in my personal opinion. It's Adventure Island. So Adventure Island, I was seriously confusing this for some reason with Joe and Mac. But then when I got home, I was like, oh wait, Joe and Mac is on Super Nintendo. But I already own it. I was thinking of Joe and Mac 2 for some reason. I mean, that's what I need to, but I was thinking that this was that for some reason. But regardless, I got Adventure Island. Of course, it's not the best game in the world, but it's still pretty fun in a way. It's still kind of hard, of course, and I kind of liked it. It's kind of weird, but I liked it, you know? So, that's a good game right there. Next game we got here is 1943. Believe it or not, I don't have 1943 or 1942. I need both. Oh, by the way, sorry if I'm, covering the mic with my thumb. I need both 1940s. I'm still missing my 1942, so that's going to be the last one I need, and then I complete the 1940s, because I also got 1942 Joint Strike on the Capcom Digital Collection, which was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, or whatever the frick it was for that update video. Or not update video, that weekly pickups video. But still, we got 1943, and I'm sorry, but I'm just excited. I finally got this game because it's this and 1942. I've been looking for the most on NES every now and then when I like focusing on NES, and I'm not always focused on NES, by the way. But when I am, it's like, oh, I always put in 1942 or 3. It's always either one of the two. So the next game. I got this with Adventure Island, the same seller. Not Ricardo, by the way. It's not Ricardo. I got it from a totally random seller that was selling his games because he didn't want them anymore. Totally made sense. So, who was this seller? I don't know. I was trying to buy, what was it? Castlevania 3? Dracula's Curse. I didn't pick it up because he was asking, not high, but not fair. I don't remember. I think it's like $30, $40. I don't remember. Maybe that's how much it goes for, but I do not want to pay $30, $40 for a game I'm probably not going to really like that much. So, I do own Castlevania, the first one, but not Simon's Quest. I need that too. But I know it sucks. But still, guys, I need that game. This game and Adventure Island I had to get. I wanted him to say 20 for both. $10 a piece. And Adventure Island was 10. I knew that, but this game he said 12, and I told him, "Can you do 20?" And he was one of those freaking white cocky motherfuckers that's fucking bulk and looks like he can beat me up in like a minute. I swear to God. And I was like, I'm not gonna even argue with the guy. I just want it for 20. He did not go and budge $2 fucking. So, and I don't even know what to freaking. He priced it off because he priced it off on his phone, or yeah, I think it was a phone. I think it was his phone. And he priced it off on something. I'm like, fucking A, man. I was like, just tell me 20 and we've been fine. No, he wanted $22 fucking. So I was like, fine. Do you have change for a 20? Because I have another 20. And this wouldn't have been a problem. Because it took him like another 3 minutes to even get change. If he just said 20, I would have just given him 20 and walked. That was it. Not 20, wait for change, then I walked with my games. Well, I guess I can get why. Maybe it's a little bit higher, and this is the only reason why. And I didn't say the game yet. Because it has a manual, and that's probably the only reason why. But other than that, I don't know. So the game is Tiny Toon Adventures. I've been missing the original Tiny Toon Adventures for years. And I mean years. I've never owned it. I've always wanted to own the game, of course. I owned the sequel. I owned the sequel since the beginning of my NES days. The same time I owned Kirby, Kid Icarus, Metroid, Mario Brothers, not with the Duck Hunt version, just Mario Brothers alone. See, with Duck Hunt alone. Hogan's Alley, which I sold because I don't have an RCT. I don't have an RTC TV, but I kept Duck Hunt because that's iconic, you know. So I kept all of those three ones, and I know there's another one in there. I think it was like Mickey's Mousecapade, I forget. And I just honestly had never owned it, so I was like, well, fuck, man. And I really wanted to get Tiny Toon Adventures, the first game, after learning that the one I had was a sequel, like years later. And I finally have Tiny Toon Adventures on the NES. Of course, it's a show I know I watched, but I don't remember much of it. That's just something I hate. I wish it was on Netflix, just like they did with Animaniacs. Hopefully someday with Pinky and the Brain. But still, one day it will be back, hopefully. Please, please. So, Tiny Toon Adventures on the NES. Here is the manual, by the way. Manual. I'm not trying to go for any complete box of any NES games. Any of them. There's probably a few NES games I might want a complete box for, but not many. Like, really, not many. Like the 64 and Super. But really, there's not many. For Super Nintendo, it's not many. For 64, I feel like there's more. But, you know, I'm not trying to go for box anything. I mean, if I see it for a cheap price, yeah, I'm going to buy it. Whatever the fuck that box game could be, if it's something I'm looking for, like Paper Mario, Majora's Mask, Mario Party 2, Kirby 64 the Crystal Shards, and yes, I'm saying a lot of 64 games because that's what's on my mind. Especially, this is one of the top 3, actually. Pokemon Stadium 2. It has to be Pokemon Stadium 2. That was the last brand new PS2. Wow, that was the last brand new Nintendo 64 game my dad has ever bought me, and I of course, I was one of those stupid ass kids that threw it in a fucking box, and that's just something I have to have back. That's something I have to keep. That's something I have to get back. It has to be not complete. It just has to have the box and the manual, and I can have the game on separate, and that's it. Like I just need that box back. To me, that's a part of my childhood. For me, that's what it is. First, for other N64 games, I would have to say yes, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is actually a very big one up there, and Paper Mario, because those are some I grew up on. But I hate Paper Mario back in the kid, but when I grew up, I kind of knew how to play and all that. But still, I'll tell you at some point in a video of some kind of what boxed Super and 64 games I'm looking for. Who knows? But that's just me though. But once again, so yeah, we got Tiny Toon Adventures for the NES, and Tiny Toon Adventures for the manual. So yeah, sorry, I kind of like spaced that out in my mind. Oh, all right. So let's get to the next one. So, but hey, I do have some manuals for like 64 games. I just, I don't have the boxes. I don't want a single box for any of them, actually. I would like to, even if it's for a game I don't actually care for. I I've been eyeing like a few boxed N64 games, but I never really cared for. I would love to have. I would love to have WWF No Mercy on 64. That's a pretty good one. So I'm just saying some random ones for Super Nintendo. Like, of course, you know, probably the ones everybody wants to, which I don't want to say because it's like obvious. This last NES game. So this is not an official NES game. It's a reproduction. I could tell you that. It looks like it could have been a real one. Let me compare this to an actual real copy. Let me see this right now. So I'm checking right now. Hold on. So on the reproduction one, hold on. Sorry. Okay, so the reproduction one, where it says official Nintendo seal, that has a copyright right under the official Nintendo seal. Not in the actual word Nintendo. It does, but I mean under the whole entire like sticker part, where it says, you know, official Nintendo seal, and it has like an oval, and then like with a ziggy zag kind of oval on top of that. There's a copyright under that little mini oval, and I know that's a you know, reproduction. You just have to look really hard to that. So this I knew it was reproduction, but the person that was selling this wanted only $5 for it. And I'm like, fuck yeah, $5 for this fucking game. You have to be an idiot not to buy it. The minute I found it, and I was like, yeah, I'm buying it. So I got Earthbound on the NES. Now, it's not the Earthbound on Super Nintendo like everybody else. Sorry, I thought I heard something on it that everybody knows. This is Mother 1. So Mother 1 did come out on NES in Europe. There's a reproduction cart. And if it's not reproduction, I don't know. Maybe it's an official one by PAL, but it does not look like, you know, official by PAL, I guess you could say. I don't know. But I do know that it's a reproduction. Maybe it is PAL. I don't know. Maybe it is PAL. I don't know. Maybe I'll look it up. But I'll look it up. Oh, it actually says it right here. I'm pretty stupid. It actually says it right there. Right there. It says reproduction on it. Right on the back of a lot of these. It should even have that gold sticker. It should have like a brown or something. Yeah, that's on all of them, I think. Let me just check really quick. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how you know it's a reproduction, because of the back. I know there's like 2 or 3 I think I've seen that's just like this. I think like Zelda or something. I don't remember. But I'll check that, because it's one of my childhood childhood games. So I gotta check that out. Anyways, yeah, Earthbound, NES, Mother 1. So, anyways, that's me seriously it for today. That's all my NES games I've gotten in the last month and a half, maybe month. I don't know. It's been a minute. So, got Earthbound on the NES. That's Mother. I got Kung Fu Heroes. I need to look that up if it's a good game. If not, I don't know. Probably trade it back. I don't know. One game fell out of its sleeve. Trying to put it back in. Come on. There you go. Got Xevious. Yeah, that was the one that fell out. Adventure Island. 1943. And Tiny Toon Adventures. So once again, everybody, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, like below, take us off for the next episode of my weekly vlog / pickup videos. So yeah, and here's all the games one more time. So once again, I'll see you guys all for the next one, alright? And I better hold this better because it's gonna fall. Sorry if, like I said, the mic is all bad and all that, but still, see you guys for the next one, okay? Bye bye.